Tubbers! How the devil are we? Another drizzly, dreary winter's morning. It is 8:05 and we're on the way to Gloucestershire, Airy Truckers Patch. I got two drops, Tewkesbury,
Exeter Hill,
then another drop. Then I've also got a load to collect out of Gloucester, a full load apparently, which would explain the fact that why I'm going all the way down to Gloucester with only 7 pallets. That's right, 7 pallets. So, but that load is bound for Coventry, which I will pass on the way back, but it can't be delivered tomorrow. So that's that. Yeah, so there we have it. That is my day. I'm just passing the end of the runway at East Midlands Airport. Those of you that know this area know what happened here many moons ago to that British Airways flight. Yeah.
After 800 yards, take the
Not
exit.
a very nice day. So Gloucestershire should be good. Just got off the M1, now getting on to the A42 stroke M42. I should be going down to pick up the M5, straight shoot down to Gloucester then. So a quick prayer to the traffic gods. I'm driving for a company today that I've driven for before, and I drove for them on Monday. Since Christmas, well actually that's not true, last week I got 4 days out of 5, and that was the first interrupted week that I had. Prior to that I'd had full weeks, full on hours, but last week was the first day where I noticed a slowdown, which I fully expected this time of year. But this week so far, I've worked Monday, yesterday I had off, today I'm in, so we'll see what happens the rest of the week. But if I can carry on picking up 3 shifts, 4 shifts a week, I'll be happy at that until March, when it goes mad again. All of a sudden all the garden brigade want their stuff, you know what I mean? So we start thinking of spring and our gardens and all that malarkey, so it goes mad again. We've got Easter as well to contend with. So yeah, it starts picking up again. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, is just to get enough shifts in to tide me over. I'd be quite happy doing reduced weeks for the next couple of months, because like I said before, the run up to Christmas was mad, absolutely mental mad, and it's just a good time to recharge the batteries and whatnot. Normally I'd be looking forward to a holiday this in a few weeks, but we're not going this year. We're not going. The last 3 years we've been out to Fuerteventura, but we're not going this year because Mrs F has decided that the project I started on the in the bedroom, I'm building an ensuite, that's priority now, and getting the downstairs bathroom done. So we live in a cottage, so downstairs bathrooms are standard. Yeah, so we're she's put her foot down, that's it. We'll get to them bathrooms done. Yeah, but I want to go early. Working on the bathroom yesterday. I put the shower tray in, Nearly finished the cubicle. I had to frame it. Stud wall I had in a while back. You may have seen on one or two of my vlogs. Yeah, sealed all the. I used the. If any of you out there into DIY, but when I built my downstairs bathroom, 12, or more than that ago, I come across this product called cement board or aqua board. It basically looks like plasterboard, but it's made out of cement product. So it'll stand getting wet. So if you've got tiles and a drop of water gets behind them, if you were tiling onto plasterboard, plasterboard would just crumble like a rich tea biscuit, you know what I mean? So this product, although it's quite expensive for what it is, it's the best product to use for shower enclosures and that type of thing, you know. So yeah, I was doing that yesterday. That bit's nearly done, and I got to tile it out, fit the door, plumb it in, put the electrics in, light, radiator, and plumb the sink in. Toilet's already plumbed in, that's done. Yes, lino's down on the floor, because what I wanted to do, because it's upstairs in the bedroom, my original thought was to tent the room out, but it's a bit extreme. So all I've done is I bought a lino floor, and I've laid it in such a way that it's like tanking, so that should there be a spill, it's not going to go anywhere. All the corners are sealed up. It'll contain it. I've got quite a few lengths to make sure that this shower doesn't leak, because I know that they can. I'm methodical with my sealing. We're going to have this dude. Here we go, here we go. Oh, we're going to go back downhill again in a minute. A big pace up. So he's accelerating now. Now he's braking. Why didn't you just overtake you in front? Not him. Got two sat navs. Good sound. And I'm not talking about his smartphone and a sat nav. He's got two sat navs on the go, side by side. I have been looking around at permanent jobs, but it's just not me, you know what I mean? I'm a free spirit. I like to wander from places. What I am is the littlest oboe. There you go. You must remember the littlest oboe. Which means you don't remember the littlest oboe. Alright then, tell you what, just for you, I'll insert a clip here.
Keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on.
Yeah, I like wandering from place to place. Just when you get to love me, I move on. Do you know what I mean? Do a dump in your back lawn, and I'm off. I'm in a Renault today, so I think it's 65 plate or 64 plate even. And they're alright to drive, they're just... I've said it before about the Class 2 vehicles, they're just overcomplicated. Things shouldn't be this difficult, you know? You'd never find the buttons for the cruise control, that's it, if you read the manual, or as I found them accidentally. You've got the steering wheel, and you used to having buttons facing you, but on the Renault there's controls also on the back side of the steering wheel, because obviously you can't see them because they're facing the dashboard. But yeah, so there's like a switch on the dashboard that you have to turn to cruise control. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Click, click, click. Yes, there's a button, you have to select cruise control on that, and then you can operate the cruise control from the switch on the back of your steering wheel. So it was dead annoying. I went to Hull in a class 2 vehicle, and it took me really ages to figure it out. Half a day must have done. And it was alright. They're not a bad truck, just French quirky, I guess. But that's the French, isn't it? That's why we love them, because they're quirky. Isn't it horrible, eh? Weather, like, just my wife loves the winter. I have no idea why. Miles from Spondon, where I've just picked this load up, envelopes, and we're up, let's say, off to Gloucester. 100 mile it was. I should be there, I'd say, coming on, what is it, 20 past 8 now? I should be down there for, I don't know, 20 past, half past 10, something like that. I just hope it's not central Gloucester, because I've been to central Gloucester before, and I can honestly say I think I'd sooner go to central bloody London. Gloucester's an old place, lots of history in Gloucester. A lot of the streets are very tight, not set up for these, that's for damn sure. Has anybody been watching the Grand Tour? I have watched every single episode. There can't be many more left. I think we're about on 10, 9, 10. I think they said they were doing 12 this season. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, there's aspects of Top Gear that I miss. I quite liked having the celebrity thing on, where they did the lap time and little things, you know. But I think the BBC are really arsy about what they can and can't do, you know. they can say, what they can't say. But a lot of it was Clarkson. You know, you can't. He's avoiding saying, and on that bombshell. Well, he's always said it. It's his thing, not the BBC's, but yeah, apparently they won't let him say that, so he can't end the show on that bombshell anymore. But you can tell they've got a bigger budget. They did a special Christmas time. It was dune buggies. I've always fancied building a dune buggy out of an old Beetle. Cracking. It was two-parter. There's one part published one day, one part published the next. Both an hour long, I think. But yeah, I mean, you do have to subscribe to Amazon. But to me, it's worth it because I've got my Top Gear back, if you will, and it just works. They just work, you know. It's my kind of show. Not everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people hate Clarkson, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But I like him. I like the fact that he says things how he feels, and I don't think anybody should be. People are professionally offended nowadays, aren't they? You don't say boo because somebody took offence. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Right, I'm going to turn you off now. Oh, wake me up. I'll turn you back on when we get to Gloucester. Hopefully this mist will lift. Toodles! Remember, you're a Wombo! Anybody remember this? I love the Wombos. Remember, you're a Wombo!
Underground, overground, wombling free. The wombles of Wimbledon, common are we. Making God use of the things that we find. Things that the everyday folks leave behind.
Okay, we're 5 miles away. There's a moody shot, look into it, a bit misty, a bit mysterious look. Not dead ahead, to the left, look left. See? Church spire, mountains, ghostly silhouetted in the background. It's moody. Moody, I tell you. Three miles till I get off the M5. 4 miles until I get to my destination. So it's literally right next to the M5. At least it's brightened up a little bit down here. Not quite so miserable. It's a sunroof open, so because something's making a daft noise, whistling. I don't even know where the sunroof button is. They never put things in logical places. No, now it's open. tell trucks not to do that? Can you hear it? It's like Chinese bleating water torture. Whistling! Stay! Please now.
Exit ahead.
Well, other than the roadworks on the M5, which was restricted to 50 mile an hour, it's not a big deal, is it? It's been plain sailing. On the way down, that is. Doobie doobie doobie. An industrial estate. Are you ready to be on there? Big blinking is as well.
300 yards. Go right around about.
Big blinking while it is.
Go right on the roundabout. Third exit.
I've only got 2 pallets to come off here, so rather than unbutton my curtain, I'm just going to ask him to put pump truck on the back.
Take the exit, then turn right.
You know, if you ever want to do that, swap lanes, coming round and roundabout, as you do, just a little tip, straighten the wagon up first before you do it. Because as you're going around a bend, obviously your unit's pointing one way, you trail another. So if you wait to the opportunity where you're straight, you can see clearly in your mirror. You're not going to squash
After
something.
200 yards, turn right. Then take the second right. Turn right. Then take the second right.
Okay.
After 100 yards, turn right. Then turn right. Turn right. Then turn right.
And we have reached our destination. I think I've been here before, you know. sounds familiar. Splendid. That's it. That was short and sweet. Now crank it out of here. Come on, gatey gate. Right, over we go. Get it over there. Point it over there. Because otherwise we shall take their gate post out on the way out. And I find that tends to upset people. Not that I've taken anybody's gates out, you understand? Never at a gate. Not yet.
Turn left.
You're soft.
dream. Ooh, it's a fresh dream.
Okay, 2 seconds and I'll get Liam, our warehouse manager, to come up to you.
Thank you, boss.
Right,
Cheers.
Bye.
How we doing, sir? All right.
Best bet would be to turn around and back it in. Just because getting out is going to be more difficult.
Okay. Well, can I not yock it round now? Is it not offer? Let me come and have a look.
With the vans in there, though. You've got vans in there, and they're also being loaded in the next half hour, so they can.
Closing. I'm just going to have a look. I can't remember what it looked like on the way in. The gate's not going to close on me, is it?
No, no.
Lovely. Probably place like this. We've got street rules, car line. You know what I mean? Or these parts here. It's this white car here. Problem is, I've got to stop the back end mounting the curb that side.
Right.
Let me go forward again, 1 minute. They're part fucking. Thank you, buddy.